Hi Sharon, it's Bart. You and I just got off the phone and you told me you had a listing of a townhome and that so I looked it up and I saw you have an open house this evening. So wanted to create a website for you for this particular property so that you can easily share this. And I want to kind of give you a little tour of what's here. So you can see up in the top right corner is your contact info. And then on the left side is social media sharing links, plus a really cool flyer maker, which I'll go over here in a minute. But you can see the property here. All the photos are here. And interesting thing here, if somebody's looking at this website, they can click on nearby schools and it will drop in all of the schools that are in the area, and then people can look up and down these menus and see where they're at in proximity to the subject property. And then you can click on a link, say, and see, okay, at PLU, the student-to-teacher ratio is 16:1. That's pretty interesting information there. Some area details about what's the cost of living, what's the income like in this area, that kind of things. Pretty interesting stuff. There's you and the dog. And I set this up for open house. So what that means is during your open house this evening, I think from 5 to 7, if I remember correctly, there's going to be another thing here where it'll show open house registration. So you could have this website up on an iPad or laptop on the kitchen counter, for instance, and somebody could use that to register for the open house, should you want to do that. And that capability be there just during the 5 to 7 o'clock open house you have this evening. Let's see, so they can look up loan comparisons, these different details here. If they click on these little buttons, go back to this, they can look at, say, the VA loan. They can click on that. They can look at all these things. They can change something, like what if they have a 5.625 interest rate instead of a 6.99 as this one's built. So interesting information there. And let's see, they can also adjust a down payment amount here, and then the corresponding payment will change over here. And then there's me. Okay, they can also click to apply now if they wanted to. Let me show you what I think is one of the cooler things about this. Like I said, you can click up here on this button here to get flyers. It's going to bring up this really neat dialog box. So you could do this, or anybody looking at this website could, and they'll look at the different flyer options, and they can print, actually make a PDF or physically print a flyer for this property. So you got 10 different flyer options here, layout options. And then you got some other information here. So let's say they like this flyer, and then this information here about the community, and they're interested in the schools. So they do all that and they click create PDF, and then what's going to happen is those are going to they're going to download, and they look like this. Now, I would suggest that maybe you even print these out for your open house tonight. You have them at the property for people to take away with them if they want to. It has the payment options, like what payments would look like for this particular home. Really neat information. And then